So thank you as always, guys, for being on. You have to show up to go up. So many of the everyday problems we face in this business and industry we go over, and in these type of Sunday night huddles that we do. And really, we come up with some really banging ideas in these as a team too. So if you want to take your business to the next level, that's, you got to show up to go up, and you got to learn. You don't know everything. The second you think you know everything in this business, your business is gonna blow up in the wrong way. I don't know everything. Kristen and Travis don't ever think they know everything, and they've made $1 million in the past 13 months. So you got to keep learning. Okay. So all right, so sample packs are here and ready and exciting, and I don't have one with me, but I wanted to go over real quick. I'm going to share my screen. I'll do this really quick because I want to really get to Amanda. We're going to talk about sample packs and ideas with those, and then also the whole reason why I wanted to do this Zoom. On Halloween, I enrolled 4 executives back to back to back to back. 3 out of those 4 paid less than half, I want to say, of their starter fee for the executive pack. So we're going to go into how they actually did that, how I helped them do that, and we have a new event coming up to help others do the same that you all can utilize. So Amanda Greenwood, who's on this, I think, where is she? I saw her earlier. She's going to be on and off possibly. Anyways, she actually pre-sold. There she is. I see her. Okay. She actually pre-sold, I think 7 or 8 oils at $79, and so was able to get the exec pack with no money out of pocket. And because of those efforts, and my whole concept behind it was like, let me help people offset the costs of this executive pack. I don't want them to have to pay $5.99 if it's a problem, but I want them to be able to come in with like the uppermost pay that they can. And it was all about them. And then once I enrolled 4 in one day, I was like, oh my God, I just made $1,600, or what did I make? 2, 4, 6, 800. Oh my God, I just made $800 plus they're rock stars, and they're already enrolling. Like, I was like freaking out. So we took out a 5-year note on our car about 6 months ago, and as of next week, according to my calculations, we should be able to take our commissions and pay off that car all next week. So I'm like so excited. So it didn't dawn on me until like all was said and done on the Halloween when I enrolled them, and I'm like, oh my God, I got my 10K bonus coming through plus that, and oh my God. So it's really exciting. So anyways, let me get to the point. Sample packs. So let me share my screen here. There we go. All right, so when you're logged into mydailychoice.com, your account, your back office, put this here. Of course, you guys all know what your home page looks like. I got to this page by clicking shop. As long as you're on the HempWorks products, you can scroll down all the way to the bottom. Sample packs. Woo-woo! All right, guys, if you are a director, or you are, if you are a builder, you can buy a couple sample packs and retail them, and that can be your qualifying product purchase. So let me see. If you order 13 sample packs, and let's just say you sell all 13 for $20. 13 times at an event or something, or at a party, you made $260. And I think you only pay $99 plus, so $130 plus shipping. So you double your money pretty much. Okay, so there's no reason why you can't place your order. I pre-sold at $15. I pre-sold 10 sample packs so far. So we'll get into that. But here's where you're going to get it. This is the cool thing. I am going to buy the 25 pack. When you hit continue, I really love this. You can direct ship it. You can either have them all shipped to you, or you can ship it right to your customers. First sample pack, address 1. Address 2, address 3. This is no secret, guys. You can play with these things and get ideas. Like, you should be in your back office checking things out when you're new and playing with things. So you can, up to 25 different addresses you can send to. So I took pre-orders and I collected on Venmo and PayPal. So that's where you find it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. So my ideas for the sample packs, and I'd like to hear other people that have also ideas, but I plan on using them, 1, for giveaways. You don't have to give away a whole bottle anymore. So I'm doing an online party and I'm giving away like a few sample packs. And you guys can look at my past online party, but I even gave away a pack for people who invited people. And we had like 100 people on the party that were actively engaged. And we pre-sold on that party, I think 15 plus products or something like that. So it was worth me giving away a few sample packs, I think. So giveaways, great option for giveaways. Take pre-sales on them. Now, do not let that hold you back from selling full bottles. When people are like, yeah, I want to try the sample pack, I'm like, awesome. 15 bucks plus your address, PayPal or Venmo, what do you prefer? And then I'll say, however, you can get a month-long sample. You can have a month-long sample. It's 69 bucks up front. If you don't like it, though, you get the money back. So don't let that deter you from selling full bottles, because someone was like, how come you don't do free samples? I'm like, well, first of all, this costs the company money, a lot of money to make these. But second of all, I can give you a sample, but these are problems that you've been dealing with for 1, 2, 3, 30 years, and you want one single sample to make you better. Like, that's why we have our 30-day money-back guarantee. So give it a month's try. Give it 3 weeks. If you don't like it, then return it and give your money back. So that's my next disclaimer on the samples. My next idea was to offer it to people at home parties and events that are ordering online. So when I'm at an event, I sell my bottles for 89 bucks. If they want to order online for the event special right then and there, like I tell them, it's my event special, or I can run you through it online. It'll ship direct to you. It's 69 bucks. That way they process the order then and there, not just, oh, I'm going to go home and do it, because they never do. I promise you, they never do. Then I will say, hey, I'll tell you what, order it at the 69 to have it direct shipped to you. That way you don't have to carry it around this event. You can enjoy the rodeo or the fair or whatever it is you're doing the event at. And I'll give you at cost, I'll give you the sample pack, which will probably last you until you get your full bottle. So at 9, 10 bucks, you can have this pack in addition, instead of 20, what I normally charge, and you get the discounted price on your full bottle. So that way you can start today on your oil, and your oil will hit home and you'll be ready to go. Like, you have already started. So does that make sense? Like, they can start their oil that day instead of waiting for it to come in the mail. So that's another idea I was going to do for home parties. Host a post. Have people host a post. Hey, my friend Melissa has the world's purest CBD oil. Check out some of the testimonies some of her customers are posting. But if you have this, and this, contact her and she will give you a risk-free trial. And I have people host the post, and I tell them, for every enrollment I get, or for every 2 enrollments I get, I'll give you a CBD sample pack. Things like that, okay? So that's another idea I had. The next idea I had another idea. I can't remember. Does anybody else have any ideas on it? On what they're going to use it for? Oh, I've been using it for giveaways for my team too. So Saturdays are our slowest day of enrollments on our team, and I went all in, and I'm like, for every enrollment you get a sample pack. And we were like record breaking. It was awesome. They made me broke. It's cool. So yeah, giveaways. This was another idea someone came up with at conference. Take the individual items that come in there and sell them at events for $5 a piece. One little oil vial, one little relief pack, one little facial cream. So those are some other ideas too. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, stuff like that. Does that make sense on the sample packs? Does anybody else have any ideas they want to share on that?
I had a question
yeah.
and maybe a recommendation. Because I saw this come up in the chat. When you're ordering the online and having them direct shipped to potentials, is the shipping always $2? Do you know that?
I don't know yet. I have to play with it.
Everyone that I've personally shipped to has been has come out to $2. I think it's been like 3 or 4 that I did, or not personally. I'm sorry, but through the back office.
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure you account for that.
Yes, for sure. I just came up in group chat, so I wasn't sure about that. And then the other thing, have you seen the little sachets that the Relief and the Renew and Revive come in?
I have not seen them yet.
Okay. I'm just going to throw this out there I know me either, but for a suggestion, what I've done with other sample packs with something else I did before, those little sachets, instead of tearing it wide open, if somebody's trying to make that last for a week, take a safety pin or a needle or something and just put a little hole in it, and you can squeeze it out and then cover it with a piece of tape, and that way it'll stay fresh. So that's just an idea to throw out, and if you have anybody order them, I would assume that they're similar to ones I've seen before, and that would be something that would work.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that out there.
If I cut them off, I actually take a bobby pin, I fold it over and put a bobby pin to seal it. That's how I do it. So whatever works for you guys.
Cool.
The other thing I was going to mention, home parties, CBD house parties. Do a CBD house party. Make like silly little gummies and peppermint chocolate CBD bites and stuff like that. Have people come over and be like, come over, hear about the CBD, or have someone else host it. And as a hostess thank you, you give them a sample pack. Like, hey, for every 4 people you have at your event listening in on everything, I'm going to give you a sample pack. So just another idea. Okay. So anybody else have any that they want to share on ideas? No? Just don't let it deter you from selling full bottles. Okay, guys? But you can make some money on this too. I'm really excited with the events for it to get people started immediately and save the money on the full bottle. So really quick, in a couple of weeks, we will have a new landing page. So when I say landing page, we have our business opportunity page, we have our website. We're going to have a sample landing page where a customer can go in, put their info, pay for their sample package, shipping, whatever the total amount it is, and it's going to put them on a 14-day, as far as I was told, 14-day email campaign. It's going to tell them about the products, tell them how to use it, tell them about the company, tell them about our CEOs, the CBD and cannabis opportunity at hand. It's like a 14-day email campaign, and it holds them a spot in your organization just like a pre-enrollee. Okay, so don't ask me a ton of questions about that now because I know just as much as I just told you there. So you guys have to remember I'm just as new as a lot of you guys. I just decided to really run with it, and I've done network marketing before. So when y'all ask me questions, I just log into my back office and play with it and figure it out or search the team pages or whatever. So I know that you guys can do that too. Go ahead. Sorry.
That if they go through that landing page and actually order themselves, it also gives them the link to refer 3, get 1 free.
That's right. That's right. I was like 3 or 4 vodka sodas deeps. Vodka sodas deep when they started talking about the sample program at conference. So
that's really cool because if you do have somebody that legit like can't afford a bottle, they can get the sample and start referring their link, and then when they see people actually using it and ordering, they'll be like, hey, yeah, exactly.
Yep. That's cool. I forgot about that. Good point. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, cool. Any other thing on samples? Someone's waving. Hi. Everyone's kids are waving. Okay, no more questions on the sample stuff?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Heather.
Okay. I just had one question. I did an event this last Saturday, and I hadn't obviously I've ordered a couple of the sample packs myself. I ordered most of them because people paid me for them first, and then I purchased them for them. But I didn't even bring up. And so I guess my question is, I didn't bring them up at the event that I did. My question is would that be something that you maybe would bring up to people? I ended up selling 4 full-size products that I actually had on hand. And so I don't know if it's something at an event like that, would you suggest mentioning without them in hand that we have small sizes, or no?
Without them in hand, maybe, but here's my like train of thought when it comes to an event. Here's my goal when someone walks to the table. Make them an affiliate, goal number 1. All right, cool. They're not digging that right now. Cool. Get them to buy a director's pack, goal number 2. And I told everybody I would talk, after I'm done explaining this, I'll talk about how I get people to buy director's pack instead of single items all the time. That's my next goal. Get them to buy a director's pack. Still out of range for them? Okay, get them to buy at least 1 product. That's my next goal. Still out of range for them? That's probably when I'd go to the sample pack. And I'd go, all right, how about you at least try it out for the next couple days? And I'd do that. If I have them on hand, great. If not, I'll say I can do it online right here for an event special of $10 plus shipping or whatever it is. And we'll do that. If they're still not digging that, I'm like, well, enter our raffle to win some free stuff, because now at least I have contact information and the stuff that. So that's kind of like the linear path I move with the potential that walks up to my table at an event. And obviously I go for the gold first and then work my way. And I mean, it's not like a sales pitch. Like, it's like, great, you should come make money with us and buy this $5.99 pack. You know, like, obviously it's a much more consultative approach. But that's kind of like my goal in my mind. Like, I think the reason why I enroll so many affiliates is because I'm like, everybody should be doing this. And really that's where everyone needs to change their mindset. Like, I go grocery shopping and I'm like, that person needs to be on my team. I don't know their name, but I can tell they need to be on my team. Like, that's just the mindset I'm in at all times, because I love this so much. And this industry has like changed our lives. So that's just, if you keep that mindset, you'll start talking to people and they'll be like, well, what do you do? And you'll be like, what do you do? And they go, and they'll tell you what they do. And then they go, well, what do you do? And you'll be like, oh, I'm in the CBD business. I make money from home helping people with CBD. And it starts conversations. So anyway, so that's like where I start and kind of work my way at an event.
Okay.
Did that help?
Yeah,
I never have a short answer. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it did. It helped. Is that usually what you give away now? Or do you do giveaways at events?
I don't do it at the event. I do a monthly giveaway. And then I also text them a couple days after the event and I say, hey, Sally, it was nice meeting you at Taco Fest. This is Melissa with the CBD stuff. I noticed you were having problems with blah, blah, blah. Like, if you look at our thing here, it says, I noticed you were having problems with trouble sleeping, digestive issues, stress, blah, blah, blah. Here's some testimonies from some people that have used it with those same problems, and I screenshot testimony, send it to them. And I'll say, what question, and I'll say, we do a weekly raffle on Facebook for free CBD products. Are you on there? And do you have any questions? Or I'll even send them my Facebook link. Shoot me a friend request so I can invite you to that weekly raffle. So I do on my Facebook, I do about a monthly raffle. And then I usually will go through these once a month and pick, like, draw one. And now that we have sample packs, I am going to do it for sample packs, because a full bottle, woof, kills you, man. That's why I'm so excited for these packs.
Yeah. Are those that little slip that you just had, is that in the back office?
This is on our team page. I think, Crystal, are you on here? I saw you on here. Yes. Did you put them in Rockstar Adventures too?
No, I think I only put that one in the
Hemp Squad. I'll put it in Rockstar Adventures too, if you don't mind, Crystal.
I can.
Is it copyrighted? I'm just kidding.
No.
Good idea. The ailments
Yeah, I
in
wonder
there.
if I can share it with you guys. Yeah. Anyways, I'll put it up in rock. It'll just say raffle slip. I'll put it in the files.
Melissa.
Just FYI.
Yep.
Oh,
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry.
it looks a little wonky when you look at it in the files there on HipSquad, but it prints out. Is that what you're gonna say, Glenn?
Yeah, and I can't remember exactly where I found one, but I have it too, and I have it saved to my email. I'd be happy to email it to anybody who would like it, or I can try to upload it too. So it's really simple, and it's just like pretty much the same thing that you have there. So, and you can add more to it if you want. I think there's like 4 or maybe even 6 on one page, and you can just Clint helped me cut them out for an event we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's awesome. And you can print one and make copies too if that's easy
Yes.
for you guys. But I love it. I never created these. I have like a little box here, and they don't go. And on the back, I put like 826 text message and like my notes and stuff every time I follow up with them. And then I save them in my phone. Now we're on event tips. I save them in my phone as so-and-so HempWorks, and then whatever event I was at. And so when it comes to like follow up on my phone, I can just search the word HempWorks and like follow up with them. But also it suggests them as like contacts on like Snapchat and Instagram. So I'll add them on Snapchat, Instagram, and they can follow like my adventure, my CBD adventures. So it's pretty exciting. Anyways, okay, that was a quick hack. I'm going to move on really quickly to Amanda, because I know she's in a rush. Amanda, there she is. Okay. So I came up with this idea. I'm like a huge problem solver. So everybody hears it. They're like, I don't have the money. Like, I don't have the money to start. And so in my mind, like there's no is not an option. Like, and so like, or I can't is just not an option. So I'm like, how can we? I always think like when someone's like, I can't, I'm like, why? We're going to figure out how you can. And so I came up with this idea because we used to do this in another business. We get product in our starter kits. We all select a kit when we start. It's either 1 product, 4 products, or 12 products, right? You either do a builder pack, a director pack, or an executive pack. Now, top 2 reasons why I want to enroll executives. Actually, I'll give you 3. 1, we get paid more on that order. You get $200 for enrolling an executive if you're already an executive. 2, they get paid more on their orders when they come in as an executive. I want my people to be excited and making the most money they can when they come in. And 3, it helps you exponentially grow towards promotionary volume. It helps you by far grow so fast and so quick. So those are the top 3 reasons I want to enroll executives. So I came up with this idea. I'm like, how can I help people offset the cost of the kits? Let's make them pre-sell products. And however they choose to do that is great. So what we did is Leslie first came to me and she's like, I'm going to do this, but my husband's going to kill me. I want to come in with the $5.99. He's literally going to kill me when he finds out. And I thought my husband was going to kill me too. Like, he's like, how much did you spend on this, Melissa? And I was like, are we talking net spend or are we talking gross, or we need like specifics here? So I want to help people that are in that situation and feeling like I was breathing into a paper bag. I was like, oh my God, I just spent $650. Like, I don't even know who this Josh Schlegel is. Like, I just was freaking out, right? So I was like, how am I going to help people offset the cost of this or possibly start without any money? And then I remembered, hey, at events, we're selling products at $89 a piece. Suggested retail is $89. So what if these people give people a discount for $79, take a pre-order for $79, and at the worst case scenario, they can pre-sell 1 and get a builder pack, or they can pre-sell 3. 3 times $79 is like 79 times 3 is 237. That gives them enough for the director pack plus the $20 plus shipping, and it's going to give them 4 products, but they're only giving away 3 that they pre-sold, meaning they can try a bottle for themselves and get their testimony going. So I was like, we have to do this. Like, I have to, anybody who tells me they don't have money, they can pre-sell three oils. If they can't, they don't belong in the business, right? So over time, they can do it. I know they can do it. So I was like, I was telling Leslie, who joined on Halloween, and I was like, let's do posts. Let's do an online party. She's like, absolutely. I think we should do an online party for sure. I'll invite people and we'll get interest for people. So this online party I did last Tuesday was simply designed to get people pre-ordering from anyone who invited them. So I was like, well, I'm not going to just do it for Leslie. I have like 6 people that really want to start, but they don't have the money. So I reached out to Amanda and I'm like, girl, invite everyone you can to this event. We're going to pre-sell you some product and you're going to be able to get started with less money out of pocket. And then I went to Kim, who I met that day. I don't think Kim's on here. Side story about Kim. One of her friends tagged her in one of my videos about how awesome our oil is. She liked the comment. I'm like, hey, Kim, I got this cool event tonight. You want to come? Reached out to her, and she's like, I want to know about the business opportunity. Pre-enroll. I was like, cool. Check out this info on this website. She pre-enrolled. Very next day, spent $600 with me to join as an executive. Never have met her personally in my life. She lives in my hometown. I knew her for 24 hours, and she spent $600 to join me. So, guys, the opportunity is there. You have to open your business each and every day. Okay, that's done with my side story. So she invited people. They literally were messaging people. I'm not going to get too far into what they did to get people there, but I am going to talk to Amanda, and I'm going to talk to Leslie too, if she's cool with it. I didn't tell her I was going to talk to her. Amanda pre-sold a shit ton, and she was able to start with the exec pack with no money out of pocket. So I'm bringing her on because she's a freaking rock star, and we're going to ask her all these crazy questions as to how she did that. Amanda, would you think it would be helpful for me to just share a quick screen share of what we did in the party? Yeah? Okay. Let me share that. Share screen. So this was the party, maybe. Events. Hopefully it comes up. I hope their past ones are here. Or come on. Yeah, let's see if it's in here. Past. There we go. It's so slow right now because we're live streaming. Sorry. I hope it's the first one that pops up. No, of course not. Okay, so we're doing, just so you guys know, we're doing another one tomorrow night. Same exact way. Pretty much the same exact style. CBD. What was it called? Green Rush? CBD Green Rush? Hosting. Maybe it has them in my past hosted. Here it is. Okay. So, leading up to the event, I posted little hey, invite people, tag them here, and you'll get entered to win some stuff. And so I'm just going to show you from start to finish the styles we did. Because the problem is, you have 2 problems with these. Facebook algorithm will hide a lot of these posts. The next problem is people don't understand how to view things on an event. You have to hit discussion. And then also engaging people to actually participate. So come down here for a sec. This was thrown together in 2 days, and we had over 100 people attending. So it's pretty amazing. I'm not being cocky. I'm sorry, guys. I was just really excited at what happened with this event. Okay, so here's the first post I did. So many benefits to CBD. If you've tried our CBD oil, what does it help with? And then I went to my team and I'm like, everyone comment on this, please. And so everyone commented. I put the FDA disclaimer, blah, blah, blah. Next thing is I'm huge into keto. And I'm like, hey, this is me in 6 months with keto. And now we have a CBD infused coffee along with a keto creamer. Invite 10 friends to this event for tonight. Mention them below and be eligible to win a free CBD coffee and CBD infused creamer. So that's how we got a lot of, a good amount of entries. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but you okay? It's for the computer. But I'll look at it after, okay? I know, but you have to put it in the computer. We did it on the TV. Okay, go ahead, try it. I'm okay with it. They want to listen to Christmas songs. Halloween's over, so now they want to listen to Christmas songs. Okay, so here was the next thing. Just let her be. Just let her be. It's fine. This was the next one I put up. Who wants to win free samples of our CBD product sample package? Our fat-burning coffee and our keto creamer. We'll be raffling these off live tomorrow night. Double your entries for every raffle now by just inviting just one friend in the event and tagging them. So this got friends of friends. We got 43 comments on that. So that was the next thing. And then I posted a video that I did a while ago about common questions that makes our CBD different from others. Just because I felt like it and I thought it was good info. And then I did, how will this work tonight? And then I said, mention the person who invited you. That way everybody knew how this was going to go on. And then my very first post of the night, I started numbering the videos. And in this, it shows them how to access the discussion tab from their phone and their computer. So like there's no excuse as to why they wouldn't understand how the event was going to go down. And again, I said each video will be a way for you to enter to win some free stuff. Mention the people you are partying with and who invited you to the event. That way also I knew who they were, I knew if they were Amanda's potentials or Leslie's potentials or whatever. So, and then it was 4 videos in all. What is CBD? Who can it help with? What do we look for in quality CBD and that makes ours special? And then a chance to win freebies. So each video was a chance for them to win freebies. Video 3, about our products. So I went over each of the products and a chance to win. And then video 4, how to pre-order and save. And I'll be doing these same videos tomorrow night on our event. So guys, please invite, especially if you're on my team and you have people that are pre-enrolled but don't have the money, just tell them, whatever you got to do to get people here, do it. Invite, message, whatever. Take Amanda's tips tonight that she's going to give you in getting people there and utilize those. And then, of course, we did the winners. So I had them text me their address so I don't forget it. So anyways, all right. Let me stop the share. So again, Monday night, my team, and I'm okay with Melody's team. If you guys want to tune in too, you guys can totally come to that online event. I will tell you, only because I've been in other companies where this has happened, if you sideswipe someone else's potential, I will karate chop your nuts off. So, we work together as a team. If anybody on my team does that, we work together as a team. I don't care if you're on each other's team. That's BS, okay? So if you did not invite them, do not contact them. Okay? That's my team. Anybody else who participates. End of story. Good. I'm glad we don't have to talk about that anymore. Now on to the good stuff. All right, Amanda, Jedi Knight, Obi-Wan Kenobi, please give us your tips. I unmuted you.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
It's a little bit quiet. Try to get closer to the speaker.
Do I have to get this closer to my face? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, awesome. All right, so a little bit about me. So I've worked with Melissa, I've worked with Casey and Alicia and another a network marketing company before, so we know each other and we have a really good relationship. So a little bit backstory about me. I have been in the Army for the last 12 years, active duty. I was supposed to be on a deployment right now, but I'm not. So here I am working my business, right? So Melissa actually, I don't know, it was like a back and forth. Like I reached out to her, she reached out to me, and I was like, dude, I want to do this. And because I know how much it helped my anxiety prior to me getting on medications. So I have a little bit of personal experience with the HempWorks products, and I invited people that I thought could benefit from these products, right? So family and friends, like close friends, are always the best to go to first, I feel like. So my mom, of course, was one of those people. She got the dog treats because her dogs are off the chain. They're just crazy. So she got the dog treats, and then she told me later on that she was going to get the oil for my aunt, who is handicapped and who has, she kind of has little bits intermittently. My dad, who is in his 70s, has a lot of pain. So she's going to go ahead and order some oil for him. And then I think she's going to go ahead and order some oil for herself as well. So that was my first invite. Obviously, I was like, Mommy, hey, you know, I'm 35 years old almost, and I'm still like, hey, Mommy, what do you think about this? And she's like, yeah, of course, I'm going to support you. So friends and family first, I would say.
Can you give us like an example of like, let's say a really close friend or family member? What did you say to them? Like I'm your mommy, talk to me. I'm just kidding.
So honestly, I was like, hey Mom, so I know I kind of got out because, okay, y'all, I was supposed to be on this deployment right now, and I kind of got things changed. And I was kind of counting on that deployment money, right? So I talked to my mom and I was like, hey, Ma, I'm starting this new side business. I want you to take a look at these products because I really think that they could benefit you. My dad has a lot of pain, a lot of back pain. My mom suffers from, God, all kinds of things. She's a diabetic. She's got thyroid problems. She's got, you know, CHF, all kinds of stuff. My aunt is, like I said, handicapped, and she has, I want to say, fit every now and then, because she's in her 60s, but is probably on like a third grade level. So, and then her dogs are just crazy. So she, I was like, hey Ma, I want to give you some information on these products. Here's the deal. And she actually attended our last session, and she messaged me and was like, oh my God. She was like, I cannot believe Melissa does all of this stuff and is still able to like work this business and work it successfully. And I'm like, well, that's what she does because she's kind of a beast. But she was so excited though about the products because she had done a little bit of research on CBD before, and I told her, I said, Mom, if you're looking for the best of the best, like this is probably where you're gonna go, because I mean the quality that you get with these products is, I mean, it's on point.
And we do. So, I mean, like that. I'm like my strength is these live videos, guys. I don't enjoy them all the time. I didn't when I first, but I am so freaking excited over it that it's like people don't, they're into it. And it's just, that's, so I think like, just get them there, So you have like, at least like probably 20 people that watched live.
Oh yeah.
So give us some what do you say to them to get them there?
So I invited people who I thought could benefit from the products, right? So of course I invite my mom because I know that like my whole family can benefit from these things, to include their pets. And then a few close friends. And then there's actually a PA that I work with. So I've been in the Army for 12 years, y'all. I am an LPN in the Army, and I work closely with doctors and PAs and anesthesiologists. So I messaged my PA and I was like, hey, I don't know if you've done any research on this. And he's like, actually, I've been looking into this for a long time. So he ended up pre-ordering the THC cinnamon for his wife and the THC free for himself. And then I had a few friends who are into CrossFit, who are hairstylists, who just, they have the client base, but they want to try it out for themselves. So those are the people that kind of pre-ordered. And I was able to get enough people to participate to purchase the executive pack without pretty much any money out of pocket. And it was pretty legit. Like I told them all the benefits, and they kind of took the little, the search around, and they did their research on the CBD and whatever. And I mean, that was that. You just got to reach out.
I will tell you, like, Amanda was a ninja with her follow-up. So I see Clint. I'll get to you, Clint. Hold on, I'll be right there. So she was like a super ninja with her follow-ups. She immediately, like when the event was done, I was like, you need to give me like an hour when we're done. We like three-way messaged people. So did Leslie and I. She got 2 pre-enrollees that night, I think. Yeah. From that. And we were like anybody who commented or liked, I saw who invited them. And I'm like, hey, let me, if it's okay with you, I'm going to message you with Amanda, or message you with Leslie, or message you with Kim, all the people that I had that were trying to pre-sell. And I helped them seal the deal. Now, Amanda, I didn't really have to do anything because she's like a freaking ninja, G.I. Jane. And so I didn't have to do much because she's been in this before, like this type of a business. But she gets it. She just kept it simple. She's like, give me your money. I'm going to order this for you. So exactly. She got PayPal. Then I think all PayPal pretty much is what you did. Collected it in advance.
And then the Facebook Messenger.
Oh yeah, Facebook Messenger payment. Yeah. So that's what she ended up doing. Clint has a question for you though. Let me unmute you. Yeah. Oh yeah, unmute yourself. There you go.
So I've been asked about this before, and since you're in the Army, I'm going to go straight to the horse's mouth here.
Next question.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No. I've heard mixed things about what drugs the Army tests for. Like, are you guys cool with doing the THC free? Do they test for CBD? Because I've heard people say that before.
So they don't specifically test for CBD. They test for THC. So Me personally, I use the THC free products. I have not had an issue before. I know several people that are in the Army that use the THC free products, and they have had no issues. So
she does not advertise that she uses it.
No.
Correct.
So a lot of my business and a lot of my advertising is going to be face-to-face or belly-to-belly. I just don't want to, I don't want to catch the flack on Facebook from all the people who are going to be like, oh my God, should you be doing this? Yeah. Because I know what the regulation says. I got it. But no, it does not specifically test for CBD or hemp products. It tests for THC specifically. So
thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No further questions, Your Honor. I'm all the other thing, so like make sure that you afterwards, you as the leader are getting with your potentials and helping them seal the deal. Someone made a comment, I can't afford any sample packs right now. Totally fine. Take pre-orders. Take a pre-order. $20. Try some CBD to our top 5 selling CBD products. $20 or top 4. Right? Yeah, 4. Collect the money through PayPal, Venmo, whatever. Messenger, in person, Zelle. Bank of America has a way you can transfer and get money immediately. Don't give me the I don't know how to use it. You figured out how to get on Zoom tonight. So that's fine. Oh, Stephanie says the executive pack. I didn't have the money for the executive pack. That's totally fine. If you guys can't get in the executive pack, that's fine. You eventually can. You can upgrade at any time. You can pre-sell product, or you can promote to above executive to 5K. My whole thing is like, in the meantime, as you're promoting, you're not making that immediate high percentage of payment. So for me, I was like, I will put it on a credit card and just work my ass off to get people enrolled and buy-in and work events and things like that. So I did sell out of my oils at my very first event, and we couldn't even talk to anybody. The music was so loud. So I highly encourage events, guys. If you're an introvert, that's okay. It's really easy. You just have some signs up and people come to you. I mean, you will be the busiest vendor booth. I promise you. I've worked probably 4 or 5 events, and my mind is blown, like completely blown at how many people come by. And we usually will ask them, like, have you tried CBD? And strike up conversation from there. I mean, the one Heather and I did at a rodeo, I think 3 people in the same day walked by going, we've been praying to find this. Do we need a medical card? No. Okay, look at this 4-minute video of my son having an epileptic seizure. And it's just like, it gets you, you know? And so it's crazy. Like, you will be busy. Does anybody have any other questions? Leslie, do you want to explain like how I mean, y'all were tagging people like crazy in my free post things. Like, hey, yo, win some free stuff. Check this out. Like, do you have any tips that you want to offer? I'm going to unmute you. Maybe. No, I'm not going to unmute you.
There we go.
There you go.
Can you hear me? Hi. I just think the main thing was just getting the verbiage right for me and reaching out to everyone through Messenger and asking, basically, like how you put it to me, you know, like I'm in this new business with, you know, and, you know, just really sharing the opportunity to, you know, if they have that interest, or, you know, asking them like, well, what, like how exactly you just said it to me, like how, like what is it that you want to use it for, and then go from, and do you want to make money too while you're using it? And if they had any slight of interest, I was like, hey, listen, I have this event going on, and all you have to do is click going and just pay attention, basically. And
then you guys did a really good job at tagging people, like in the, like, hey, look at, she put up another raffle, like pay attention. So.
Yeah, and like for me, like I don't know why Facebook is giving me a little bit of a trouble. If they weren't my friend prior to like that, within that moment, so I will then like I'll say, hey, let's find each other on Facebook and we'll connect, so we'll become friends.
Oh yeah.
As soon as we're becoming friends, I would think I could then go to the event and add them as an invite, like invite them, but they're not in my list. So that's why I was like just trying to tag them.
Yeah.
But then
sometimes it takes like a little bit for them to show up in that. Yeah, I've noticed that.
And I even tonight, like, because I reached out to someone from my event on Saturday, and I said, I know you're interested. I pre-sold the dog treats to her, and
nice.
So, you know, that's great. And I was like, you know, if there anyone else that you know might be interested, feel free to tag them as well. But this way, you can learn a little bit more about, because on her sheet, she checked off so many different ailments that she has. This way, you can learn more about it, ask any questions, and so I was trying to add her to the event. So it all, when all else fails, there's always another way. I screenshot the event and I send it to her. And I'm like, could you go to your events and see if you can find it and just add yourself?
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're going to like pay attention, you know, or I just don't want to like, miss out. I want to then, I'm tagging them too. Or if they haven't quit going yet, I'm tagging them so they can like get involved and see, and stuff. I can tag things. There's things happening here to really get their interest going.
Yeah. I think the main takeaway from this, guys, is you have to make it personal and you have to personally invite and take that time to get better response from people. But then the follow-up too is key. So again, tomorrow night, please, please, please reach out to anyone that's like, put up a post tonight and say, hey, you know, CBD industry is going to grow like crazy. Do you want to come make $1 million with me and start with little to no money out of pocket, or do a live video or whatever? And reach out to those people and say, hey, invite like crazy to this. Do whatever you got to do to invite. Come on in. Oh, we got
Hey Mal, can I say something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I've been messaging off the chain for the last couple of days, and one of the girls that I messaged, she was not interested herself, but she was willing to share my post. So I shared the event, and she was like, absolutely, I'll go ahead and share it just in case any of my friends are interested in this, blah, blah, blah. So I'll have them tag you, I'll have them friend request you, I'll have them message you, whatever. So even if you get a no from somebody, if they're willing to help you out, you know, if they're that good of a friend and they're willing to help you out, absolutely accept that, you know, like, I don't know, it's just, you're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get a lot of no's, and you have to learn to kind of roll with it. And that happened to be a no, but it was like a still, I'm going to help you out type of no. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it happened.
I get probably 6 no's to every 3-4 yeses, but that's because I've like definitely practiced my trade so much that it's paying off. Your percentage gets higher as you continue to ask. So so hopefully that makes sense. You guys, we all buy from Amazon and we pay for the product in advance and then get it. So there's no reason why you can't help people pre-sell. I know Crystal buys from Amazon because she's got to hide packages from her husband when they come in. So that, I mean, just be a problem solver. Like, money should never be an issue in getting someone started in this business. Just be a problem solver, and don't ever think like, oh, they can't do it. Always think like, how can they? And even like, I get people to post every other day until they pre-sold 3. I'm like, here's a post. I put a reminder in their messenger and I'm like, here's a post. Let me know when you post it. I'll comment and I'll help you respond to people in message. And here's, what's that?
I said, hey, Miss Reed.
Oh, Amanda's saying hi. Hi.
I have a question about that, Melissa.
Yeah, Heather. Yeah, sorry.
What do you give them? Like, that's one of the questions I just asked in the chat. Because I've mentioned this to several people, I think probably 3 or 4. And I try to help them because obviously I want to help them post something that's going to be effective for them, because if you've never used CBD oil, like they don't have a bottle of it,
right?
They can't necessarily go off of, personal experience.
I tell them to post stuff that I post. So I will, like, one example, I'll share you with people that I've been sending posts. Oh, no, shoot, I want to share let me share my phone screen with you. Like, all right, screen mirroring. I'll go through a message here. There we go. It's kind of behind, sorry. Okay, so all right, so this is like the first one. I'm so excited seeing what this little bottle, sorry, typo, what this little bottle is doing for so many people. If you have anxiety, depression, pain, MS, diabetes, what in the world is going on? I don't have to do that. I don't know what just happened. Check it out below. I'm having a pre-order sale this weekend. She posted it with this picture, and then I said in the comments, put some of these. And she put testimonies. So that's the first one. And then I help her. Like, I comment my own testimony, and she's like, okay, someone's asking this, someone's asking that. You have to be willing to put in the time and effort to help them. Someone's asking about ADHD with their kids. Cool. Send her this. Someone's asking if it zombifies them. Like, you know, you gotta be available to answer questions and willing to put in the work. She is still not enrolled, but she has led me to 2 people that want to join the business, and she's pre-selling 2 today. And this has been since September 22nd. You guys want to see how I got her interested? I straight up messaged her, and I was like, sorry. Sorry. Since we're all here. First, I wanted to talk to her like ASAP. Dang it. Oh, that was January. Nope. Hey, Mama, happy 4th. I wanted to chat with you if and when you're free. She wasn't. And then somehow she must have reached out to me. Never mind. So I didn't message her. I usually go, hey, I started a new business with my friends. They've made $1 million in 13 months. Do you want info? Like, it's really simple. Like, I just go to active people right here and say that. Trying to see someone I've said it to already. And like, I really am like, I'm excited. Like, do you want some info? I proactively message people. But yeah, so that was one of the messages. One of the posts I put up there, and then every day it's just a new post. So, hey girl, can you have another post? Hey, sorry, just seeing these things are crazy. Okay, so then this was the next post. I had her put up this testimony. I use the cream on my hands for the arthritis, and I feel a difference. So then I just had her post this picture with this caption. Not just CBD oils, but creams too. Know anyone with arthritis or joint pain who might want to give it a go? And so you're just trickling information. And this is how each of us should be posting every day. You don't have to say everything CBD is going to fix. You just need to speak to somebody. So anything that I would personally post, then she can post.
Maybe it was because I encouraged them to go the route of, hey, I started this new adventure, you know, that type of thing. So
Yeah.
maybe it was just that people were like, oh, okay, she's just going to try to sell me something or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they didn't really get any response. And
Well, you got to think like you got to be consistent with the posts too.
yeah.
I'll stop sharing that. But here's the thing, like, guys, you watch my Facebook training. I will tell you the top 5 things I see that people are doing wrong with promoting on Facebook. 1, your bio says HempWorks CBD, buy from me. It doesn't talk about who you are. It's all like, buy from me. And nobody's going to want to accept a friend request from someone like that. They think they're going to get spammed. 2, the next thing is all you talk about is CBD. People don't buy products, they buy people. And so, like, you got to be the world's best friend. You got to provide a solution to people. So either that, it's like the content you're posting is either all about CBD, it's not about CBD at all, nobody knows what you even do, or you're negative and nasty. So, like, watch your content. So that's like the next thing that happens. You got to stay positive. You got to know people, letting people know you're open for business, but do it in a way that provides a solution. And when I say that, like, it's about like, hey, this is who this can help, whether it be the business or the product. This is what talk about what it's done for somebody, what it will do for somebody, what it's done for you, what it will do for you. Those are the 4 things you talk about. And you make it fun and exciting. Leslie, go. You had a question. There's a few other mistakes I want to go over that I see. Okay.
Sorry. Question.
Yeah.
So how you shared your screen and how you send those example messages, because you've done that for me too, and I really, really appreciate it. And then, like, I'll do life posts and share kid posts and different thing posts, and then I want to do a business post, either product or opportunity. But then I'm like, okay, well, what do I do? Like, and I think about it, right? And I'm trying to, like, okay, let me go back and see what maybe she sent me earlier and I can use, or whatever, you know? So I tried to come up with one today, but you had some really great examples in the one you just sent. So my question is this: is there maybe a way to put them all in like a document or like something that
Like
when
the
we're not
testimonies?
grab a different one? So
Yes, actually, that's what there's a bunch. I'll show you really quick.
the testimonials, is that what you're gonna say?
Testimonial page, and a lot of them will say they're shareable. But also, when you are in our team chat, let me share this. Come on.
But that way it'll save you time too, because you're not having to answer every single person.
Yeah, but a lot of it's already there. You guys just don't know how to find it. I'll show you. So if you if you go into our chat, Hemp Squad, let me show you. If you click right here where it says Hemp Squad, scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bunch of every picture that's ever been shared in there. So then you can pull testimonies that people have shared in there. So I always share this with people. Like this is my one I use a lot of.
Yeah, I've never even seen that. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's every picture that's ever been. You can go through and see CBD and diabetes.
Okay.
That different. I mean, there's a bunch that we've all shared in there, or the testimonies page. But sorry, I posted a bunch all at once at one point, so they are in there. It's just you do kind of have to go through, and you guys can always take any of mine. They're shareable. And then when you're in, if you guys don't know how to search, when you're in the testimony page, if you go to menu here, groups, sorry, it keeps doing that. Hempworks CBD. I don't add my potentials to here ever, but I will search like diabetes. You can use that search tab in there and it'll search any post that's ever asked about diabetes or given an example. And you can go through the comments and screenshot and block out names and send it to people. So this is when I'm going to seal the deal, like when someone's like, tell me about the CBD oil, I'm like, I ask a question. I'm like, what do you got going on? Why do you want to use it? That's the first thing I do. The next thing, when they tell me, I come here, I search, and they're like, well, I have MS. And I go, cool, this person had MS too. This is how it's helped them. You know, and like block, and I screenshot, and this person too. Like I'm building value. I don't go to price. I don't just send them my website. I'm building value. And then they go, and then I go, what other questions can I answer? This is literally the step. What are you using it for? Cool, here's what it's helped other people with. What other questions can I answer? And then they go, oh, how much is it? I then say, well, do you want the info on using it or also using it and maybe making some extra money? No pressure there, just an option, and it's my job to offer. If they say just using it, then I go, it's $89 retail normally, but my preferred customer site gives it to you for $69. If they go, well, I wouldn't be mind making money, I go, cool, here's a link you can check out. I'm really busy right now. What's a good time to call you when you're done checking the info out on here? It's a free tour of all of our tools, information on the products, comp plan, etc. It goes over everything way better than I can. Can you check it out? And then I'll call you later. That's literally what I do, because I can utilize the system to keep adding more people to my pipeline. Utilize the system. But I don't like answer unnecessary questions. I don't like just send them my website. I think the website's the kiss of death. I don't send my website until they're like, yeah, I think I want to try it. I'm like, cool. I'd recommend the 500 milligram peppermint. Here's the site. Is it easier for me to put your order in? Or do you want to go through the site? So I feel like the website's the kiss of death because you're no longer the expert. They can just go to the website. They can just go check out the website. And you can never combat them going, oh, I looked at the website, but it's too expensive. Oh, cool, let me help you make money then. You can't combat if you don't know why they aren't going to buy. Sometimes it's no money. Sometimes they're like, well, I don't know if it's legal. You got to like figure those questions out first before you just send them to the website. This is going long. I'm sorry. I hope it's helpful. Okay, the next few things I see on your guys' social media that's interfering is you're over posting. You're posting like 10 freaking times a day, and Facebook's like, you're not posting valuable content. So we're lowering your Facebook score, meaning less people are going to now see your posts. Facebook has a mathematical algorithm they use to decide who and what and when they see your posts, your friends. So not all your friends see your posts, contrary to popular belief. This is like a crash course in my social media training. I've been studying social media for 5 years. And so I actually had a social media trainer, like a guy that works with Facebook and Pixar. So I know, but you have to, you want to post only maybe 3 to 5 times a day max. And that's like personal, that's business, that's in group pages, etc. I see you, Gwen. I'll get to you in just a sec. Okay. And then you also want to spread it out. You don't want to post any sooner than 90 minutes apart. So if you're posting and then 10 minutes later you post again, Facebook's like, listen, lady, you're annoying people and we're going to start hiding your posts. So these people that you see that are, you give them a post to share, if you go to their page and you see they did 25 posts in the past day, nobody's seeing their stuff. I promise you. I promise you. Go ahead, Gwen. What's up? Let me unmute you. Maybe. I think you have to mute yourself. I don't know why it's not letting me unmute you guys.
It gives you the option, like if we really want to be unmuted once you do it. But real quick, I just want to say, so if anybody would like to check out my Facebook, if you want to scroll back through, I was terrible at posting with social media. I can't remember the last time I posted a personal status. I would just share GIFs and memes and occasionally a picture of my husband and I. And so with that being said, though, I started to post more. Not just about CBD, but actually doing engaging posts or making a status here and there. I don't think I've actually told anybody this in our group, but my Facebook has been shut down 9 times. It actually didn't think it was me running my Facebook anymore. I literally will wake up some days, I'll try to get into my Facebook app, and it will make me go through a series of about 50 different questions to confirm that it's actually me. So I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody who maybe isn't that active on Facebook. Don't be afraid, because it's just going to ask you questions about friends. It's going to ask you questions about posts and maybe new groups that you're joining. So don't be afraid of that. But I know we have to watch what we're posting and how we're posting it. But don't let that stop you from posting things. So I'm waiting for the next minute for them to literally be like, is this you? Like, they think my account's been hacked. Yeah. Because literally, if you were to go back through and, like I said, see, before I started CBD, I was not really posting. Yeah. But don't let that scare you. So it's me. I've changed my password 9 times now. I don't even know what it is, so if it kicks me out, who knows? So but I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody who may or may not have run into that yet. Yeah. So
that's a big tip I'll give you guys. Like, as you're sending friend requests and expanding your network on social media, one, do it with people you have like interests with, and post something public about that interest. So like I post a keto tip, I go to keto groups, I interact with people on their posts and add them as friends. And I gained 1,000 people in less than 6 months doing that. But if you don't like keto, that's fine. You like Ferraris, cool. Post about a Ferrari and a new tip about it or a new fun fact about it. Go to a Ferrari group, interact with people on their posts and add them as friends. You like makeup, do a makeup tutorial. And then go to a makeup group and add people as friends. Like, there's just so many different ways you can do that. But then go back through the requests that you've sent every few days and cancel the ones who have not accepted. Because, again, that will lower your Facebook score. It can potentially put you in a Facebook jail, too. So the other thing is, if people aren't liking and commenting on all they do is post, and they don't like and comment on other friends' posts, Facebook's like, we're not going to show your stuff to people because you don't look at anyone else's stuff. Like, so that's another thing I see, like people just posting and they don't go through and like and comment. So here's the thing. Social media is such a beast and it's always changing. And so this is why you wear your CBD shirts. This is why you have your cards. This is why I encourage you guys to work events, because you're going to get in front of someone and you're going to seal the deal right then and there. Instead of having to talk to them and build a relationship with a person and New York, when I'm in Arizona, I did not pick New York, but you're right next to me, Leslie. So, and it, spend the next year trying to get them to trust you online, as opposed to going to an event, spending 5 hours at an event and selling 6 bottles of oil. You know what I mean? So that's great. It's great for me because I have my kids and I can just like from my bed make money. It's pretty awesome that we can do that. But just know it takes a lot more time than that person-to-person, face-to-face interaction. And it takes a lot of consistency. So it's not just one post. Because the first post, people are going to be like, oh, Leslie got hacked. She's posting about drugs on her Facebook. And then the second post, they're going to be like, oh my God, Leslie got scammed. She's in a scam selling drugs to people on Facebook. And then the third post, they're going to be like, huh, this bitch is still posting about drugs. Like, you know what I mean? So, and then the fourth one, they're going to be like, oh my God, she says it helps this. My mom has that. I should tell my mom about this. And then the fifth post they see, they're going to be like, I need to ask my friend so-and-so. I think they said that they've used this stuff. Hey, so-and-so, does CBD really work? And then the sixth folks, they're going to be like, yo, Leslie, so is this stuff legal or what? You know what I mean? So, like, you have to be consistent. But, like, it's so funny when new people join with me and they're like, I posted and nobody wants to buy. And I'm like, really? Like, I didn't see the post. Like, and personally, if someone joins a business, posts once, and they're out, I'm not joining them. I'm not buying from them. Like, this is for my health. Like, I want to know that you are, like, serious into this. It's like, you're saying it's going to change my life in that one post, but then you only post about it once. Like, I don't believe you, So I want to go to someone that's super passionate about it. Like, that's that's how it rolls. So any other questions, comments, concerns, tips? I know that was like kind of all over the place. Sorry. I'm working on my organization. It's been a rough week for us. So if you need the event link for tomorrow night, please. That's the other thing. I don't personally recommend sharing just the event links. I personally recommend messaging and saying, hey, like, who wants to win some free CBD stuff tomorrow night? And then inviting, because again, Facebook's like, oh, you're sharing a link, you're sharing something to sell something. So not a lot of people will see it. Same with your website. When you post your website on a post, guys, Facebook makes money for keeping people on Facebook. They make money for advertising, for people buying advertising. That's the only way Facebook makes money. So if you post a link that takes someone off of Facebook, they don't like that. Facebook does not like that. So when you're like, I have this cool CBD oil, it helps me sleep better through the night, and my back pain's gone, here's my link. Facebook's like, hide. I'm not showing anyone that. You're not getting people off my Facebook, making me less money. I got people to sell advertising to. So I don't post my link. Again, I feel like it's a kiss of death because then you're not the expert. People can just go try to find out their questions there or get their answers there. But that's my 2 cents. I'm sticking to it. Clint, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to make a plug. I just posted. Go check it out and love on it. But I just posted a good example that you guys could borrow from about the event. And if you want to know how I made that meme, I guess you'd call it, I like to use Typorama is one that I like to use. You can use a picture of your own, or you can choose a background color, and you can type whatever you want on it. I think I paid at one point a few dollars, and you only pay one time, and it removes the little Typorama thing that would be on there otherwise. Yeah. But I use that quite often. And literally within a minute of posting it, I got somebody wanting to be invited.
See, just like that. And it took you like 3 seconds to do this.
Yeah.
The other tip I will give you is live videos are going to be your best friend on Facebook. I hate making every training that we do a Facebook training, sorry, but a live video is going to get you the most views ever. So if you don't know what to do a live video on, just map it out. Like, I like to, again, provide a solution. Hey, this is who CBD has helped. I like to interview someone. I love interviewing someone. Like, hey, why did you join the CBD business? What's the CBD done for you and family? What other things can it help people with? And then they interview me back in a live video. And it's awesome. You get a ton of views, a ton of views. I have a live video that has like 4,000 views, which is pretty amazing. Talk about what makes your CBD oil better. Talk about how you use CBD oil. Talk about how CBD oil works. Talk about why CBD oil is different from marijuana. You know, like, I did one of my best live videos was I interviewed my mom, and I'm all, meet my mom, my newest drug dealer. You know, like, just a little catchy caption like that. So live videos are your best friend. I know it's scary if you're scared to do it in the beginning. Just get with a partner and interview each other and just have that conversation back and forth, and then go from there. So, all right, I'm going to stop this recording.